Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. Sorry. It's been a day. Welcome everybody to the Intel Live Show. I am your host, Robeytech, and for some reason,
I know that was weird.
That was weird. It was showing Manor there, but welcome everybody to the show. So glad to see you here. This is the Intel Live Show for May 10th, 2024. Please mark it down. Please make sure it's noted because. Here's a concern. Alex, are you playing me somewhere? Because I hear myself through the stream. I think there is something like there's. Am I playing on your gaming monitor, gaming PC or anything?
There you go. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, reason I say note. Okay, the reason I'm saying note right here, Sarah. Sarah, do you have your? Are you in a protected zone? Are you in a protected area? All right, Alex, are you safe? Notebook. Because guys. We are prepared today for the most severe geometric storm on planet. And I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Mr. Butler, but Geostorm could absolutely take us all out. So I just need everybody to be prepared because today could be the day. I'm just kidding. All in all, like it could be a really awesome day to see the Aurora Borealis. And all in all, we could actually also have some weirdness with cell phones. Hopefully this means no knobbies in today's show. Maybe we'll have the opposite effect. We only want to stream during geostorms. What do you think, Alex?
I completely agree. I went knobby hunting last weekend, and I think we have successfully retired.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Nobby is still here. No, it's everything's it's fun. It's gonna. He's still here.
Right.
We don't want to jinx it.
Do the dance. Do the dance. Do the dance. All right, we're good.
I am absolutely kidding. But the other thing too is it's actually kind of crazy. So this is the most severe geostorm, and it's like basically the first one we've actually had in 20 years. And apparently, so I was reading the news that there is a solar flare that is like 300 times the size of the Earth that is like rocketing towards us right now. And apparently we're going to be having like the most like crazy Aurora Borealis and a chance for the people as low as New York, Maine, and then even Washington State, the opportunity to actually get to see an Aurora Borealis. Now, chances are low, but actually pretty crazy. So, and I think, Sarah, you said you've actually had a chance to see an Aurora Borealis, yeah?
No, I've been on the hunt for it. So
okay.
I went out to Fairbanks a couple of years ago, and now I keep pretty close track of it.
Yeah, I've actually never seen one in real life. So it's like on my bucket list. Now I've been to Iceland, I've been to lots of places, but never actually had a chance to actually get to see one. Alex, have you ever had a chance to see a Aurora Borealis?
No, I haven't. And actually, it's in the bucket list, and the idea is to go to Iceland or Alaska. Unfortunately, I think you have to go in winter. So
you do.
To have a better chance. So
yeah.
It might be a plan for the next winter. We still really want to go see it. It's definitely the bucket list, and it's beautiful. You said how big is this solar flare?
Yeah, it was like some ridiculous, like it's like so much big. Actually, you know what? It's funny enough. I sent a note. I sent a note to myself to look this up. So I will bring up the official information right here. But it's like 300 times the size of the Earth. And then check this out right here. Here is the optimal. This has nothing to do with gaming, but it does have something to do with tech because this may be the area where your cell phone works the least. But this is the Aurora forecast and all of the places that you should be able to see it, with the red being likelihood, and then you can see that Seattle and like even bits of Portland low chance. You know what I mean? Sorry, Sarah. But look at how much of Washington State has a chance of actually seeing the Aurora right there, which is actually pretty crazy. So, yeah, it's pretty excited, you know what I mean, in terms of this stuff. But they said it was like 300 times the size of the planet Earth, which that's actually pretty crazy.
That is crazy. So, but one thing is we want to salute our electromagnetic field for protecting us. To some extent.
Yes, can we get some EM? Can we get some hashtag EM field in the chat, saluting our EM field and protecting us from potential just deadly, like wiping out the entire planet, right? And then as a fun thing tonight, go watch Gerard Butler in Geostorm tonight and have like a little bit of fun there, right there. I'm seeing some hashtag EM Fields in the chat right there. Thank you very much, EM Field. Sarah's already like, we are off to a great start for today's show.
Completely derailed.
We have a lot of different interests. This was what I wasn't expecting.
Okay, so moving on. Basically going from potential end of the earth to a little bit of sad news, and obviously, guys, it's been kind of one knock after the other. So we're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but today, can we get a little F in the chat for the closure of 3 more studios, Arcane Studios, which is obviously known for Prey, and then just recently Redfall. We got Hi-Fi Rush developer, which we actually had the chance to play. And I don't know, Alex, we had a lot of fun playing this game.
So
they
was
actually,
a lot of fun.
Yeah, Tango Gameworks closed. And then, of course, we actually had one other studio that was actually absorbed back into ZeniMax, as we see more studio cuts and stuff like that as just part of this continued kind of like blast in our game industry, guys. So yeah, thank you very much for the F and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's been a rough year for game developers, and we're just waiting to kind of see. Hopefully it's kind of shakes out. But yeah, obviously our thoughts and stuff like that go out to the people who are essentially affected. It's just a rough thing. So yeah, that's kind of it that we're gonna say. It's just more cuts, yeah, which kind of sucks. So yeah, and then for a little bit of more interesting news. This one is super interesting. I don't know if you read this one though, Alex, but
which one? The
Corsair is now, like, I'm pretty sure has Corsair reached out to you about acquiring you? Like, is that on the list yet?
They're just buying everything.
They're just buying everything.
Yeah, evidently, the Overlord isn't for sale, but no. I'm excited for this one though.
I am really excited.
I've been watching a lot more sim racing lately. And,
okay.
Somebody even said it's very relaxing to watch, which I agree.
Okay.
So this one has me pretty fired up.
Yeah, so we haven't said anything, but essentially Corsair is pursuing an acquisition of Fanatec. Fanatec, if you've seen like the recent movie Gran Turismo, again, the Fanatec makes really, really great sim racing gear, and literally they just bought Drop. They acquired Elgato. I mean, they own Origin PC. They have they're acquiring companies, kind of a little bit like Microsoft is acquiring studios. And then now they're basically looking to. And now I think you read a little bit of an update on this, Sarah, that it's really just German government approval is kind of where this is right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was reading here this morning. So it looks like very quick updates on this. So we'll see now that it's in the hands of the government for approval.
Yeah, those government people, they're always getting in the way of just letting people buy whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But guys, also just huge news: the Overlord is not for sale. I mean, I thought that
news break.
I can't wait to see that on Bloomberg tomorrow when Intel announces Intel Live Overlord cannot be bought. Right? Really? Sarah does not have a sale price. She is here with us forever, Alex.
News.
So can we just get some hashtag Overlord in the chat, right? Because we just need to give Sarah a little love. Thank you for not leaving us for that bigger paycheck, even though it was like $2.7 billion. But hey, she'll stay for anything. Whatever it is.
Yeah. So I think the Fanatec acquisition, I think is pretty cool. I mean, for you guys, they had their simulation steering wheels for everything. So just like Robey, I'm a little bit of a buff for Formula One. So they have these amazing different types of steering wheels, and they are like top end edge. So I can't wait to see how that goes through and see if we can actually get some. So Sarah, as part of our headquarters development studio, we are going to need to do some test runs and some testing, some stress testing of these new Corsair, accessories. I don't know if we can call accessories, but those are really nice steering wheels.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't even wait for the ink to dry before making the request. Gotta give you credit on the timing.
Why wait when we can get it immediately?
Exactly.
I do have to say, it's funny enough, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but downstairs right now I have Damien and Kevin. This whole week while I was off doing Intel Rec, which is their retail executive conference that you guys got finished doing, they're downstairs with all of the latest and greatest ultra-wide monitors, basically doing a guide on what is the best specs for running and pushing shims. So this is kind of like time. It's pretty crazy how this whole thing kind of landed in terms of time and stuff like that. So right now there's just like all of these ultra-wide monitors sitting downstairs, which is actually kind of funny. So it looks a little bit like a mess, but you know, hey, we're doing it for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Very cool.
It'll be a lot of fun.
It should be fun. Okay, so this is an interesting thing that we're about to talk about here. So this is using AI. We're gonna pause the music here in a minute. But apparently, like, I don't know, Sarah, you know a little bit more about this than I do, and maybe even Alex a little bit. So apparently, Thermaltake has released a song that they wrote with AI, and the song's actually pretty catchy. So we have it up right here. We're gonna play it here in a second. But do you know any more information about this, Sarah or Alex?
Well, Thermaltake ended up doing a live stream. I want to say it was about a week ago. Awesome live stream. If you guys didn't catch it, definitely go check out their Twitch channel.
It's on Wednesday, right? At noon, I think.
I believe so. And I believe this was something that they went ahead and they shared at the time. So it was so awesome. I thought we had to bring it here to you guys as well. Very catchy. So this will be your earworm for the week.
Yes. Okay, so here we go right here. So you guys, you can also see the text. And what we'll do is we'll just play it till the chorus, right? We're not gonna make you guys sit through the full song, but we figured to give it a play here. And here we go. Let's hopefully it comes through. Taking a look here and make sure that it's. Yeah, okay. I hear it a little bit.
Make it real loud. Cool like Thermaltake, stand tall in the crowd.
You guys hear that?
Nope.
Oh, is that his? I literally show it playing through. That's weird. Oh, people hear it. Okay, they hear it, but you guys don't. So if somebody says yes, yes, I can hear it. We hear it. Catchy tune. Party fair. So people are hearing it. So it's only actually like a minute and 30 seconds long. This is not the Robeytech theme. This is sorry. I wish it was the Robeytech theme, but it's not the Robeytech theme. This is just the standard stuff here. But there you go. This is it. Written by AI. Yeah, top 40 AI right there. This is not the Robeytech theme. Wow. We're trying to create a new theme song. This is copyright Thermaltake, right? I don't know if that's going to open a whole can of worms there with the whole can you actually copyright Thermaltake and all that sort of stuff with AI and all that sort of jazz. But
we are sharing their song. It is theirs.
Yeah.
It belongs to them, guys. As catchy as the tune is, we're not gonna steal Thermal Mike's thunder. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, there was also apparently there was a rap from Intel. I'm sorry, I don't have that one pulled up, etc. But we'll actually get links to that. I don't know if we could drop links into the chats if people want to check that out. Said thanks for my ear said thanks for stopping the music. Well, guys, regardless, still pretty cool. You know what I mean? We had a little bit of fun. I'm sorry if that's the thing about music, and I think Alex, you would agree. People like, some people love T-Swizzle, some people hate T-Swizzle, you know what I mean? Like it really, music is a very, very individual thing in terms of what you like and stuff like that.
But it is great because there's something for everybody. So that's what's great about music. So if there's always something that you'll like. It might not be like for the other ones, but hey, there's a lot of options for everybody.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so continuing along in our stories and stuff like that, this next week, right? It's next week, yeah? Right?
Yes, next week.
Next week is a very exciting week. Very, 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 very exciting. Let me just make sure.
I can't tell if you're excited for next week, Robey.
Are you excited? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't think he has mentioned it at all.
Very, 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 very excited. Very exciting week. Tune in next week. Very exciting. I just want to make sure that we got that. Like, I think I was clear on that. Was I not? Was that not clear enough, guys?
I think we needed another close-up, though.
So anyway, next week. Wow, I screwed it up even after that. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut hits hard on PC. We are going to be playing. Yeah, Alex, I love it. We are going to be playing it here on Intel Live. We're going to have copies of the game to give. I don't know. Maybe I should have asked that. We do.
We will be playing it. That's all we know right now.
Okay, so we are going to be playing it. I'm just going to let you know, it is the most expensive cosplay that Alex has ever done. I can say that, right, Alex?
Yeah, you can. I'm just waiting everything gets here in time, but yes, it is the most expensive cosplay.
It is the most expensive cosplay. So it is playing its, it is making its 2020 debut. And there's a little bit of Intel news in there, is there not? I know that,
Yes.
right, Alex, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so actually, there's a great Intel news. So the Ghost of Tsushima is gonna actually have Intel's XESS. So the super sampling for the Intel Arc, the Intel Arc graphics, is gonna be supported with Ghost of Tsushima. So super sampling is gonna be enabled, which is gonna be awesome. So can't wait to play this game, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really, somebody said really can't wait.
Yes, very, very excited. Alex and I are here. Alex, let's give you tell them how excited you are. Going full screen, Alex. Here we go.
Very, hold on. All right.
Come on, Alex.
Very excited.
This is a strange trend, you two.
No, it's not. It's not a strange trend. This is the trend that we need to have right now. So anyway, guys, that's going on next week, and then we're going to be showing it off. And then, of course, it has, like I said, XESS, XE Super Sampling, and all that sort of stuff. So if you are rocking an Intel Arc and you haven't had a chance to play this game, it is an absolutely stunning game. The director's cut. Huge shout out to the folks down. Actually, I work with them, Sucker Punch. They're actually local studio here in Seattle, and they are the ones working through it and stuff like that. So if you want to get more details and information, definitely make sure that you check out the official Twitter and all that sort of stuff. But pretty excited to check this out next week. And then we're gonna kind of end. We're gonna end the news information on this thing from MSI, and this is something that Alex and Sarah, I'll let you drive a little bit because you guys know a little bit more about this than I do. But apparently, there's a Mother's Board Day, and motherboard, like what's the deal with this? Because this is a competition.
Well, it is, but we thought this was really fun given the upcoming holiday on Sunday. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop the link in here for those of you that want to participate. But this is being run by MSI with Intel. And if you guess right the value of these, then you will be put in to enter for a chance to win all the prizes. So all the terms and conditions are everything that are listed on that page, but just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention.
So here's the deal, guys. You go and you guess what you think, and then based on those winners, they'll choose a random winner based on who guessed, close and all that sort of stuff. So you guys get your chance to kind of go check that out, and you could win. It's a Z790 Godlike Max, that is a crazy motherboard.
Yes.
A 4080 Super, their new Expert, which I've been using. I love the look of this card, by the way. The Core Liquid S360, which is their AIO, which has got the screen on it. Actually, Alex, you've used that AIO. It was on your build before we replaced it. The MPG, this is 49 1CQP QD OLED. We're actually using this OLED downstairs. It's their ultra-wide OLED. So, beautiful screen, and you get $1,000 from Amazon. And Sarah comes to your house and helps you install it all, right? That's not listed on here, but that's part of it, right, Sarah?
And overclock
I feel
it.
like that's a negative towards it, not a positive.
Wow. Okay, we need to go. So let's get Sarah some hype up. You know what I mean? She needs to believe in herself. So if you can go find a mirror, I want you to repeat after me, okay? I'm strong. I'm good enough. I'm strong enough.
I'm strong enough.
And gosh darn it, people like me. Come on, Sarah. I want to hear you say it.
Gosh darn it, people like me.
Yeah, the monitor actually is pretty sick. So anyway, get your chances in. Great opportunity to go and potentially walk away with some really epic prizes and happy Mother's Boards Day. And guys, this is a great opportunity. Just so you know, hold on. Let's just. You know what? We gotta go full screen here.
Go full screen. It's a close up. It's close up time.
Just so you know, Sunday is Mother's Day. You have 3 days to make sure that your mother is hooked up. You know what I'm saying? So this is a fair warning. Go get Mother's Day squared away, okay? I'm just making sure that you are aware. Mother's Day is happening. So you got some time right after the show. Don't leave now. This show is too important to you. And on top of that, remember who told you about the Geostorm, but go take care of Mother's Day, okay? There we go.
A little note there. Mother's Day gifts, maybe for some others, but Mother's Day gift is not a PS5, is not a gaming computer, is not that bowling ball that you always wanted, and you're gonna label it with your name. Oh.
You're like, Mom, I bought you. Yeah, you're like, Mom, I bought you this 4080 or whatever it was. Yeah. And it's like, no. No, don't get that for your mom. You still have time to go get that going. Alex, have you gotten something for your mom yet?
I got her this amazing 14900 KS.
Oh, snap. Okay, so essentially, Alex, all right, what about you, Sarah? Have you taken care of Mother's Day shopping yet?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, of course I did. She's like, are you kidding me?
I actually hid it in her house, so I get to call her tomorrow and tell her where it is.
Oh, snap.
Oh, nice.
So when you were down there helping with all the things, like you wow, that is, okay, Sarah's showing us off as like the best like kid ever, right? Like hiding it in. If mom's a gamer, then get her an ultra-wide monitor, or potentially you could win this motherboard. And I will let you know, here's another one for you, because I think this is also, actually, let me just verify. Let me just verify before I do this.
One thing,
yeah.
For you guys who are married and have kids, your wife is also a mother, so that's also a good idea. You might want to buy a present for her.
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose sound?
For sure. I'll confirm this, but there might be another thing if you are. I think actually the competition closed, but never mind. Anyway, guys, don't forget about Mom. That's a big thing not to forget about and all that sort of stuff. Okay, we're ready. Alex, we are ready.
All right.
You ready to talk about the next big thing on our list? It's time to start talking about the tech segment.
Yes.
Yes, this is everybody's favorite time, where we're gonna take apart laptops. We're gonna dive you in on the latest Intel laptops and all that sort of stuff. And this time, we're going to something that hasn't been on the show before, right? As far as I know.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a first for an Acer, yeah? Am I not mistaken?
I think so.
So guys, we are going to talk about this right here, the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16.
Different flavors.
We have two flavors. Yeah, we have multiple flavors. Wow, Alex is already in his doctor's costume and all that sort of. No, I'm sorry, you are a real doctor. I'm sorry, I was downplaying how awesome you are.
5 years in the College of Evil to not be called a doctor.
So it's funny because it's seeing people basically react. Some people, like, of course, we have some people here who are using Acer laptops. This is the Predator. This is their gaming specific brand, right? So a lot of times when you guys think about ultrabooks, thin books, there's also even budget level books, but this is their gaming brand. The one thing I will say right from the beginning, before we let him jump too much into the specs, is that be a little careful. This laptop can scare you, and you might be asking why. But when you boot it up, it makes a sound, and the sound is a little bit startling if you weren't prepared for it. So I'm just giving you fair warning. When you boot it up, just be prepared. And if you're, because it's like it makes like a scary sound, and if you have fear. This could be something to be aware of in general. But yeah, if you want to, it's not a beep. It's like a blade. Actually, we should have done this during Ghost of Tsushima because it's like a blade sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shing. Yeah.
An idea right there.
So okay, give us the 411, Alex. Give us the 411 on what we're taking a look at today.
All right, so today we have two different laptops. Robey, I think you have the i7. I have the i9. Both of them have NVIDIA GTX 4060. They both come with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. They both have the same. They both are 16 inches, and they are 165 hertz refresh rate. They come with 1 terabyte SSD. Two slots that I actually will take a look at here closely because I was able to take it apart, and there's a lot of cool things in there that we'll see in a minute. We also have a lithium battery, of course, for 90 watts, 6 hours max battery run. And it has all the different I/O ports that we'll cover shortly over here. It has two USB 3.2. It has a Gen 1 USB 2. it has all the different types of connections that you'll see on laptops today. So those are the same. We just have different flavors on processors. So one is a Core i9, and the other one's a Core i7. The one that I will show you guys is a Core i9 14900HX with 24 cores. And I don't know, Robey, would you want to say something else on your side before I jump over here?
Yeah, so this can come up. So yours is a Core i9 4060. Is that what you said?
No, 14900.
Sorry, 14900. And what was the GPU?
The GPU is a 4060.
Okay, so mine is a 14700 4070. Right, so yeah, so mine's a little bit like, so again, lots of different options, but what I'm showing you here is you guys can see that this is, the one thing that we'll always say is that obviously you can, the thing that to think about when you think about these laptops in general is that the only thing is the screen size is fixed. They have a couple different colors. You can do 16 gigs or 32 gigs. We're going to check out if you can upgrade, add storage, all that sort of stuff when we take it apart. You can go 4050 all the way up to a 4070, and then your refresh rate on mine is actually 240 hertz, but yours was a 120. Is that what you said?
165.
165, but mine is a WXGA 240, 3 millisecond response time one. So again, there's a number of different options, and you can actually see here, you can get all the way up from $1299 for a 13900 HX with a 4060, which is what you have, which $1299 for that is actually pretty impressive.
Pretty good. Yeah.
All the way up to $1699. Which is that one comes with an RTX 4070, and then you can see there's actually a ton of different options. And this is something that's super interesting about laptops in general, is that based on your use case, right? The good thing is a lot of times you might see something at Best Buy or Amazon or Newegg, and you might be like, you might think that's the only combination. In a lot of cases, it may not necessarily be. And so we actually have this really great video that we did in partnership just with Best Buy that's a buyer's guide. So again, you're just kind of looking at, first thing you need to know your needs, whether you're gaming, you're doing workstation, stuff like that. Because then in that case, if you're doing mostly workstation or rendering applications and you're using stuff like Adobe, then something like what Alex has, a 14900 and a 4060 may be good enough for you. But if you're doing a lot more gaming and you're going to want to use some DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that, then maybe jumping up to a 4070 might be a better option for you. And again, they have a ton of different options in terms of price and stuff like that. And then there's lots of opportunity to kind of help you with that as well. What else do we want to chat about with these, Mr. Alex?
No, I think we covered most of us, so I'm just gonna tell you guys to come on over, join me here in the table. So let me get to my top-down cam.
Okay, so we're gonna go switch down. We're gonna take a look inside, and then afterwards, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and then we'll do some benchmarking and stuff on the 14.7 version, because we've done a bunch of 14.900 stuff on the show already. But this is it taken apart, is it not, Alex? Let's walk through the components you're taking a look at here. And how hard was it to how hard was it to take apart?
Actually, that is a great question, because you're definitely going to need some tools, some prying tools on the side for the lips. But it's actually pretty straightforward. It had let me see the screws. I think they were hex screws. Yes, there were hex screws. So once you have that, is 12 screws, pretty easy to take but then the most challenging part is making sure that you're pushing this away for the lips so you don't break him. But besides that, it was actually fairly easy to bring it up. Okay, so let's start from the different components. So we have here, and this area is where the processor lies, which is the 14900HX, which is pretty much this guy right here, this die that you're gonna see. But it's actually the substrate, this guy over here, is gonna look from the back more like this guy. So this is a LAN grid array, and this is a bulk grid array, and this is what actually is used for laptops, this type of array. But you're gonna have this die actually in there. All right, so we have the processor in this area, we have the heatsink over here, we'll cover that a little bit more later. Here is where the GPU lies, and also you can see it has a very well thermals in there to make sure you keep it cool. Now, one of the questions that we always bring here is the SSD and the SSD expansion. So as we can see over here, we have the M.2, and the pretty nice thing is labeled as 1. And then over here, we have 2 SSD2, so you actually can put it over here. Okay. Now, we also see here, well, this cover also comes here, which is pretty easily to remove, as we have gone through the TV, through the program. And you can see that it has the thermal pads over here and here. And you can just, they're coming easily, you can pull them out so you can replace them over there. The other thing that is actually pretty neat that you see here for the SSDs here and here is actually the cover. The cover over here has the heat sinks for it over there, so you can actually remove them, and you can see the copper that will definitely attach.
Oh, for the M.2s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Okay.
That's pretty neat. That was that was something that.
Can you show us the other side of that? Like flip it over, that back panel right there. So it's just it's worth taking a look on the other side of that. Okay, there we go. So it's got some little rubber feet to kind of keep it elevated there. So again, one of the things that always people concerned about is like, will this laptop drown when it's sitting on like, you know, like a cloth surface or whatever it was, or like a placemat, or like even a mouse pad. But because of these elevated feet, then you actually are still pulling airflow in and all that sort of stuff as well, which is actually all, pretty cool at the same time.
All right, so we have here the different heat pipes to make sure that it gets ventilated to conduct the heat out of the processors, and then you have the fans pulling them out. Cool thing, this guy over here is your Wi-Fi card with the antennas. Over here, you actually have a daughter board, which is completely separate from the motherboard. And this daughter board it has your Ethernet port, so your RJ45, which is awesome. It also has your audio jack. And it's pretty cool that it's separated, or at least from a power delivery, it helps you reduce the noise from one motherboard to the other. So this is isolated and helps you reduce any power noise that you might have. And then you also have your battery right here that we talked about it earlier. And yeah, this is pretty much in a nutshell what you see on this very beautiful, very well made laptop. Here we have different ports. We have your HDMI over here. You have your USB-Cs, and here's your power jack.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, so quite a bit, like a nice, I think one of the things I really actually have enjoyed about doing shows like this is that one of the things that I love that we do specifically is we take them apart and you guys get kind of like a full tour of the entire process. Now, one of the things that you guys might be asking is we've shown now laptops from Asus, we've shown laptops from Alienware, we've shown laptops across the board, as you might be saying, like, well, Robey, aren't all of these laptops the same? Like, again, you know, even when you look at the innards of them, you know, yeah, I've seen heat pipes, yeah, I've seen M.2. Like, what are some of the differences and stuff like that? But I'm gonna let Alex finish this, and then we can get back to that question. Alex, you were showing him like the I/O and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just showing the different ports around. So you have power, you have your HDMI, CCs, and we covered the other ones. Things that I get really excited about, and now it's an internal joke. It's about the RJ45 or the Ethernet jack, the audio jack, because these guys are kind of endangered species. Hey, look at that! I didn't see that. This is pretty cool. Micro SD card. So that's pretty awesome. That's a nice surprise. So I really like it. Yes. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to shortly tell you guys is you're usually used to, when you're building a laptop, you're usually seeing your processor like this when it comes, not for a laptop, for your desktop. I apologize. So for desktop, you're usually seeing your processor like this with this IHS. Actually, from Intel, when we send it to our partners for laptops, they actually come like this. So, you know, this is how you actually get it. So they actually have a direct contact from the heatsink into the die. So it's just a little more detail and a little bit difference that you will see from a desktop processor that leaves the factory from a mobile processor that goes into our partners.
Wow. Okay. So Alex, you know, as I kind of teed up this question already when we were talking things in general. Is like, as you sit there and as we've been breaking down so many different laptops in 2024, we've been taking apart, we've seen heat pipes and stuff like that. When people think about whether that's a brand new Core Ultra or a 14900 HX processor or HX processor in general, are all of them the same? Right? That's the question, right? Like, we've shown a bunch of them. What are some of the things that can be different when we think about performance and stuff like that? And how do laptop manufacturers differentiate themselves? Is a great question.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. It's actually pretty interesting because you will think, yes, they kind of look the same, but they're very different. To begin with, the processors that we provide to our partners, they are configurable. So you can actually configure the TDP. That's what I mean by configurable. You can actually figure out how much power it's going to draw. Because what happens since this is a confined space, they have to think on how much power and also how much thermals, how much heat that's going to dissipate. So so that has to all be taken into account. Not only that, but also what other types of features you're going to have in your laptop. So for example, if you're going to have a GPU, that's going to increase your thermal within that confined space. So you want to make sure that you have to tune. So everybody, even though they have per se kind of the same pieces, they're all configurable, and you have to change how they tune to make sure that you have that peak performance, taking into account power draw, form factor, thermals, right? So that's why you see, depending on how big it is from 16 to 14 and how thin or how thick you wanted to do it, all things are different configurable. And each one of them has come with their specific and own solutions when it comes to thermals, and when it comes how you're going to build the motherboards and how you're going to build the audio and how you're going to space that for better positioning for those components. So sorry, go ahead.
No, and so that's super important when you take. So it's like, and even when you look at the heat pipe, some can be vapor chamber cooling, some can be. Yes. So again, all of those things, the chassis, the cooling mechanism, all those things can determine, in some ways, even the TIM, like the thermal interface material, which is some companies like Asus put liquid metal, while others may just use traditional thermal paste or thermal pads, right? So all of those things come together. So when you look at laptops, understanding their different performances and things like that can actually make a big difference, because you know, it's one thing if your consumption is literally just basically maybe all you're doing is browsing and consuming technology, consuming Netflix, etc. Then you may not need something that's spending. You may not need the extra money spent on things like you know, vapor chamber and you know, high-end TIM, and you know, basically you might be able to do a thin and light that can still have like a 40 series, like a Meteor Lake system that could still have a 40 series and gaming and all that sort of stuff as well. But if you're needing to do something like it's a workstation thing, then you care about stuff like that. And these we've seen some that are do 100 plus watts, right? Because of the amount of cooling. So stuff like the MSI Titan or things like the Predator, right? Where these things are made for much higher cooling, etc. And then you also have to think about screens, right? Because that's another place where you can spend a lot of money. Like not just in high refresh rate, but you have things like OLED, mini LED, you know, TN versus you know, IPS, etc. There's a bunch of different panels and stuff like that. So the reason we keep showing you all these different laptops is to help you kind of have a better understanding as you look at the CPUs, as you look at the cooling and stuff like that, to give you an idea across all of these different brands what might be a good option for you, if that makes sense. And so really appreciate Alex giving us his expertise when it comes to those things. Alex, anything else that you'd say people should think about when they're looking at laptops in general?
Pretty much look at what you're going to do with the laptop, of course, and of course your budget, because like you said, Robey, there's a different gamut. There's a lot of options out there. So make sure that of course your budget and what you do, that system gives it to you what you need. So there's a lot of things that out there. So just look at the battery if you're going to be on the go, how heavy it is. For example, this guy is around 6-ish pounds. So I mean, it's not that heavy for all the punch that it packs. So it's pretty neat. And it has a lot of different things. So you'll see some of them have micro SD cards like this one. So if you're a content creator, that will come very handy. So all these little details. So pretty much for lack of a better phrase, the devil's in the details. Not only from the design, because they're gonna also take a look at how the fans and the blades and everything else, even though it looks the same, to what you really need it for. So like you said, if you're a content creator, maybe the i9 that we have here with the 4060 is actually exactly what you're looking for. Or if you're more of a gamer, like, oh, look at that 14700HX that i7 that Robey has is probably a perfect fit for me.
Yep, those are all very good tips. Did I lose you there?
No, I'm here.
Okay. I just like for some reason you know what it was? It was the delay on the screen. You were still talking and all that sort of stuff, but it looked like you had gone. That was my bad. So again, next thing that we want to kind of show you guys is, again, one thing that we have seen a lot of on the show is we've been showcasing a lot of 14900HX systems, but for the first time here in front of me, we actually have a 14700HX. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a deep dive. What you saw was the 14900HX in regards to, hold on, I'm gonna hit the right one, there it is. We've shown you a lot of parts in terms of sorry, we've shown you a lot of different ones, but this one is a little bit different in the fact that we're actually using something that has a 14700HX. So we'll show you guys a little bit of differences, show you some Cinebench, all that sort of stuff. So this one, as you can see right here, is the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16. It's got Windows 11 Home, an Intel Core i7 14700HX. It's got an RTX 4070 with 8 gigs of VRAM. We have a 16-inch, 240 hertz, 30 millisecond response display, 32 gigs of DDR5, 5600, which again, we've shown based on, you saw it with Alex's, you could upgrade this, the DIMMs are accessible, and we have a 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe, which you could add an additional up to 4 terabytes of storage, making it 5 terabytes of storage. So in terms of when you think about XGA, from a resolution standpoint, if we were just basically going to jump in from this standpoint, if we're going to take a look at it, the good thing is around a 4070, and then when you look at the resolution here, I'm going to exit this right here, but if you go here to display settings, you can see that we're actually jumping in right now at 2560 by 1600. So this has got a really good combination of CPU and GPU for this particular resolution, plus also for this particular refresh rate. So games, many of your FPS games, your competitive shooters like Fortnite, etc., are definitely going to run and be able to push both the screen speed and screen refresh rate, as well as this game will be able to run. I mean, this GPU and CPU combination are very capable of running single player titles like Assassin's Creed, etc. At this particular resolution with this particular screen for a long time, given the 4070 and 14700HX. So, but we want to show you guys some thermal performance and all that sort of stuff here. So here we are. We have hardware info monitor up here. You can see right now we're running idling at about 64 degrees. One thing we should, Alex, is it weird for laptop CPUs to run warm?
No, actually, it's very common for CPUs to run warm. As we were talking earlier, you have that confined space, and there's only so much have room to dissipate. So you will actually see them they can run a little bit hotter than actually your desktop, especially because the desktop, depending on what you have such a beefier heatsink or radiator to put all that air. So
yeah,
it wouldn't be surprised to see these type of temperatures.
And I'm seeing some people reacting like, is it Newegg is like, idle is 64 degrees, guys. It is a laptop. And the other thing too is being aware with a laptop. The other thing too is laptops also have a number of profiles, and way more than what you guys might see on something like a desktop, where you'll have balanced, you'll have performance, you'll have quiet, right? Where they will do things like set particular power limits on the CPU, also power limits on the GPU, in the name of noisescape and all that sort of stuff. Right now we're just running in the default balance spec here on this particular laptop. But again, there's a lot more in terms of what you can configure on laptops than you may necessarily see on desktops, where you might just make a fan curve and have it set for pretty much for gaming. But for the most part, these have a tendency to run warmer. You're going to see, we will definitely see it hit that TJ Max. But again, that's how they're kind of made to run from there.
Yeah, for example, if you as easy as going and unplugging that laptop from the wall, you have a completely different profile of performance, power, and thermals, just by doing that. So yeah, like you said, Robey, there's a lot of different profiles for depending on what you're doing and what's going on within the laptop.
Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to test it in default right now. Let's go ahead and pop into Cinebench. We're going to show you a little bit in terms of just what the performance and all that sort of stuff is like. And then one of the things, I know one of the people was saying like, hey, are you guys actually going to game and stuff on these laptops? We're working on those things to kind of figure out what games we can consistently show. It's a little bit different when we have like an Intel sponsored thing, that we just got to make sure that we have, it's okay for us to actually show the games that we're going to do. And I know we've seen that before, but it's just things that we're working through. So I want to let you guys know that at some point in time, we will have gaming benchmarks as part of that in the future. But for now, we're just going to stick to Cinebench and kind of show you that information. Yeah, and Newegg, yeah, very, very true. Again, like what Alex was saying, battery, direct power, all of those things affect the performance of the laptop. We have this plugged in, it's at default settings, and you can see here 14700HX, we got 20 cores, 28 threads, and then you can see here in terms of, you will be able to show you the P cores and E cores, you can see them all just kind of listed out there beautifully. You ready to do some testing there, Mr. Alex?
Can't wait, man. Go for it. Just Let's go.
Let's give it a go.
Let's
Here we
press
go.
play.
Okay, so here we go. Pumping up to 85, 83 right there. There it is, 93, hitting it right away. And then you're gonna see also, you can see like it was hitting 5.2 and then it's jumping back down as it kind of figures out where it can hit thermally. Some of this may just be the profile in general because it's not being very loud in terms of the overall soundscape. It's actually pretty good in terms of volume. I might see if there is what power settings we're in right here. I'll open up the.
Yeah, and the interesting, and that's when it comes to like the fan blade or the fan curve. So those little details that we're talking before are what can define of making it loud or how thermal efficient. So all those little details. Yes, it might look the same, but there's a lot of details in there that make a huge difference.
Yeah, so we're looking here right now. We're looking at 20,000. So 20,000 isn't a bad Cinebench score, especially for a 14.7 for a mobile 14.7. Again, that actually outperforms. It's actually very close to a desktop 13.6. And again, when we go to the top down here, you're actually seeing from a noise profile. I'm gonna shut my trap here for a minute, but you can actually see the noise profile for this performance right now is actually pretty low. So yeah, you're in the 50s, and then even if you were to put it up where your head would be, so actually pretty quiet given what we're looking at from a performance standpoint. So yeah, and then again, while we're here, you can also see we actually have you actually have a mechanical type keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and then we'll check the power profiles. But you do have a mechanical type keyboard. We're going to do a new one here. Keys, it's got per key RGB right there. You can see it a little bit right there. Of course, you can obviously change the colors and all that sort of stuff. The overall touchpad itself isn't as big as what I've seen on some of the other models that we've shown. So again, other things to look at. But key-wise, the keys are actually they're not mechanical like we've seen on some of the Asus's and the MSI's, but they are definitely more mechanical than some of the thinner keys. And then they're pretty easy to type on. You do have the numpad. I will say that the spacing and where everything is outside of the smaller shift key here, this is a much more standard layout from a keyboard standpoint. One thing I have learned is if you use a lot of desktops and then you move to laptops that have non-standard configurations for keyboards, you end up finding yourself having to adjust between the two. This one actually being a little bit more standard, this will be less of an adjustment, which I actually kind of appreciate. But yeah, keyboard-wise, it's actually not too loud, so you're not gonna get something overly clicky, even though it is a game keyboard. And then let's check out volume. Let's check out, just real quick, let's see how the soundscape is here. Just from let's just see how loud it is. Because that's the other thing too that, I'll be honest, I don't know if you've noticed this, Alex, but the overall like quality of speakers in these things have gotten a whole lot better. So I don't know if you've noticed that.
Actually, I've noticed that, and actually maybe we can go back and take a look at oh, you said low profile. Let me go back to normal profile. Yeah, we can take a look at the speakers. Actually, if you want, I can go back to the main camera and show where the speakers are at.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go back to the main camera, but I'm gonna go, I'm just listening to it real quick. Okay, so speakers aren't bad either. So I'm just listening to jet sounds.
Yeah, it's a good idea that you listen, and then I'll show you the speakers, and you'll be like, excuse me.
Yeah, so the speakers are actually pretty loud. So in terms of gaming and stuff like that, your speakers and stuff like that are actually going to be pretty good as well. You wanted to show the speakers on the in your version? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's check it out.
So let me know when you can see me, because
I can see you.
Okay, so you see the speakers are these guys over here. This is one speaker, and here's the other speaker. Actually, it's just this. Let me see if I can help this. I don't break things. I'm breaking things. That's me. There we go. So this little guy over here is one of the speakers of 2 speakers. So this guy packs, that's a big punch that it packs for its size. So that's pretty neat. So that guy's over there, and then you have the other one on this side here. So you got your 2 speakers right there. So it's pretty neat where they are, and for the amount of sound output of the sound with that size, it's impressive. Back to you, Robey.
Awesome. Yeah, I was getting a little bit more like into the music and stuff like that just to kind of see what we are. So the other thing too is that we're jumping into, I always like, we were talking about the different performance modes and stuff like that. But here's in the scenario, this is where you can check performance, balance, turbo. So let's just do one more run. We're going to throw it to turbo. Obviously, I'm expecting the sound to be a whole lot louder on this as well. So we'll go ahead and give this a go, and then see if we see a difference in terms of the overall Cinebench here. So we are on turbo per this Predator Sense thing here, and then now we'll run it again, and we should get louder fans and everything else versus off the balanced again. Okay, so we're seeing it. I don't see difference in terms of thermals and stuff like that. Don't seem all that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to apply it or. This is always the fun stuff. It says it's got a mode switch. Trying to see what it is. Wow, this has actually got a Copilot. I just noticed that this has a Copilot.
Oh yeah, the Copilot key.
Yeah, it's got a Copilot key.
For those who don't know what Copilot key is Microsoft artificial intelligence or assistant within your laptop, which is it's pretty neat. It's like, for lack of a better word, kind of there.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that actually applied or, but yeah, it's weird. It's weird to know. Sometimes it's weird to kind of figure this stuff out, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time having you guys kind of watch this. I thought it was just going to be pretty easy, but I'm not seeing that changing in general. So we'll go from, we'll kind of leave it from there. But again, still 21,000, 20,000. Very, very impressive for what you get from a mobile standpoint, which, I mean, again, like I said, equivalent of a desktop 13600K, which, I mean, is more than capable of doing rendering, all that sort of stuff. And then we've seen closer to 28,000 on the 14900HX, which is actually pretty crazy. So, Sarah, did you see any other questions or anything like that coming from people who were seeing our demonstration?
I think there was a really interesting cooling kind of chat, but I don't think it was related to this particular laptop. So.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I just want to before we switch gears and start getting ready for questions and stuff like that. Do you guys start getting ready for gaming and jumping into Bellwright? Do you guys have any questions about laptops that you guys are, you're curious about, that you've never seen or want to know about? We'd love to answer those right now before we jump too far in. And then we can see things on Twitch, YouTube, Intel Twitch. We can see things on Discord. So if you guys have questions, let us know. And before we move on, we'll give it a couple minutes, and then if not, we'll start getting you ready, Alex, for your next section of cosplay. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how's the hinge design? That's actually a very great question. So we'll jump to the top down here.
Oh yeah.
So hinge design is actually more standard in terms of the overall look there. So it's hinges are on these two parts, which are probably just done by pins. And then again, you do have it's got like kind of this larger like back end off of the back end chin. The hinge it's got a quite, like, it's not going to be a monitor. It's got some resistance to it and stuff like that. So it feels way more standard than some of the stuff we've seen on like the G16 and stuff like that, where they have like the little thinner kind of pivot points. So not bad, and it definitely has good amount of tension. Do you have a wall outlet power draw of these things during benchmark testing? We do at in the bench location, but not here in the studio. We can look at getting some of that. Not sure I've ever seen those numbers from anyone. Mikey P said, I must have missed the other part of the question. Is it necessary to also have a cooling accessory underneath these days, knowing how far laptops improve, but since they heat up? So it's funny, I actually have a video on cooling pads, and we've tested a number of them. I'll be honest, it really depends on the cooling profile of the laptop, because some laptops, the cooling pads don't, like what they do is they end up causing turbulence in the air transmission, and what you need more than anything is the ability to draw. What cooling pads have a tendency to do is blow air up into the laptop when the laptop is trying to blow air out, which doesn't do necessarily the best job. So the ones that I've seen that are most effective are also trying to draw as much air out. And we haven't seen a big difference with like cooling pads for your lap and stuff like that. Is the video performance the same with an external monitor connected as it would be with a native display? That's a really great question. And it really depends on the type of display. So if you plug in another 2560 by 1440 monitor and you're running that as your primary game display, then yes, you would get very similar performance. But if you jump down to a 1080p, which again is going to rely a whole lot more on the CPU than necessarily the GPU, then you might see degraded performance versus, or if you jumped up to a 4K monitor. Trying to see if there's any other things. Laptop manufacturers need to stop using glue on hinges. I think one of the reasons, and I did ask this question, one of the reasons that they actually have a tendency to use glue versus pins is that a lot of those glues under certain temperatures will dissolve. It makes it actually easier to do repairs on the laptops. If it's HDMI, you may lose some MS response time latency. Yes, and that's a good question right there. Yes, you will. There actually, obviously, attaching a external monitor, you could potentially introduce latency. Now, I will say you could see that less with you use DisplayPort versus HDMI, but yes, that is something to be aware of. For most people, it's not really going to be that big of a deal. I want to see a brand new Intel laptop on my desk. Just reach out to Alex. He can answer that.
No, that was Sarah. Sarah has all the laptops. I just tear them apart. I just open them up.
Mikey P says, this is an interesting question. And I don't know, it'd be interesting to get your take on this, Alex. It says, do we think we'll ever see dust screens that can be removed and cleaned on laptops? We see these on desktops all the time, but I don't recall ever seeing this type of feature on a laptop. I have my thoughts. I don't know. What do you think, Alex? Do you think they'll ever add dust screens?
I don't know if they'll add dust screens into that. I mean, it's just one more thing for them to think about, and for them to adds to the overall cost of the laptop. So the real question is, will people like that? Will that be the return on investment? It's a lot like the touch screens. I don't know how much that actually, unless you have like a foldable or a convertible, I don't know how much traction or how much people actually are looking for those. So it'll be interesting to see that, but not sure it will take off.
I think if you look at how, I think a lot of people think that the bottom of the laptop, which actually is mostly exhaust, where things are pulling in air is on the sides, and so, which is such a small area of location. The other thing too is that because of how thin people like laptops, adding things like removable dust filters might actually end up causing girth. And then in the end, it's not entirely sure how much you would actually save. You can use the same kind of method for cleaning a laptop that you can for a desktop, using like a low-powered, device like this that blows air, and blowing it into those will blow the dust out. But the one thing is because air moves so quickly through them, through the laptop cooling systems, that the amount of dust that they're going to pull, unless you have like a lot of cats and stuff like that, isn't actually going to be all that high. So, and it's just been improved because the fans, like laptop fans, run really, really, really fast.
Yes.
So, okay, I think we're good. I think we did a good job. Honestly, you guys keep asking questions, and I love that you guys have so many questions about laptops. If there's some that we didn't get responses to in this episode, we'll make sure that we cover them in the next episode, because we have another laptop coming up, in a couple weeks, right, Sarah? I think.
Yeah,
So-
in a couple of weeks, we'll bring back some more. So, and thank you, chat. We asked what other kind of models you guys want us to review, and we got some great suggestions.
That's awesome.
So yeah, luckily we are, because of the Intel connection, we're able to get a lot of these themes. And again, with you guys and strong viewership and you guys continually tuning in from week to week, we're being able to pull in more and more of that stuff. Even doing things like the Asus, but we're going to be doing the Asus BTF and all that sort of jazz. So again, you guys are getting to see lots of new laptops, lots of new desktops, all of the latest and greatest hardware as soon as we absolutely can. Cool. Then I think. Well, go ahead, Alex. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, well, this is a question that actually was asked today and has been asked before, which I appreciate everybody asking. They're asking about how my sexy new arm is doing.
Oh, great question.
And actually, it's doing great. Stitches are out. Everything looks amazing. I went there for some X-rays. Everything looks good so far. Now I just started PT, so now it's PT pretty much until October, November. So it's a long way, but doing a lot better. And actually, I should be wearing my robot mechanical arm, but I got tired of people coming over and asking me what happened, and then me having to explain that I lost to Robey in arm wrestling. So
I'm sorry, I'm just so strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I really apologize, Alex. I'm working on getting weaker.
No, so yeah, that was it. That was a little note, because the chat and the whole community is being great and being so worried about it, and just they're asking, so it gets to my heart. So thank you guys.
Okay, so guys, we are checking out a brand new game today. It's called Bellwright. And you know what, honestly, let me, it's called, I'll bring it up here on the desktop here in a second, because I want to give you guys an introduction. Now, the thing is we've been playing, and I think you would agree with me on this, Sarah, and then Alex, are you going to start your cosplay transformation? Or are you cosplay? Is there a cosplay transformation today?
There is. Go full screen, I'll be back.
Okay, I'm going to go full screen on myself then and go from there. So we are going to be playing a game called Bellwright, and so Sarah's going to be helping me a little bit with this. The thing that is so interesting about this is we've been playing games like Enshrouded. We've played a number of these kind of builder type games. Now, the thing that is very different about this one is that this also has huge use of companions. So you're going to use this thing called influence, and you guys are going to see this a little bit, where you basically get companions, and you can assign those companions to help you do things like gather, research, etc. So unlike where it's like where we've played, in Enshrouded or any of these other ones where we're basically running around by ourselves, or we might have other people in our village, this one you're like building a small community, and you have to manage their priorities in terms of what they do. You have to manage their priorities in terms of with them fighting with you, and so the world is a little bit. It doesn't have like the stamina and eating and all that sort of stuff like you've seen in some of the other games, and that's kind of the twist here. And then this one is from the same guys who did Ark. Am I correct, Sarah?
Yeah, you are. There's actually a really interesting backstory. I was reading a lot of blog posts about this game, leading up to today, and a really cool kind of narrative story. So not only do all of these people in the game have kind of these specific skills you have to kind of identify, but you're kind of building up this resistance, right? So there's this tyrannical queen, and you have to kind of, build up this army to fight her as kind of as the rebel leader. So there's a neat story along with it. This is certainly my genre and things I love to play, so I'm excited to see more of it today.
Okay, and so again, one of those things, again, it'll be very different, because obviously with the same team who did Ark was kind of one of the births of this genre, like Conan and all that sort of stuff. So it's cool to see them evolving the overall, what's the word I'm looking for? The overall genre. That's the word. Sarah, where were you on helping me on that? Thank you. I really appreciate that. She just was leading me out there to dry.
It was a little late. I was here to agree with you.
Oh, good. Okay, well, I appreciate that. So doing the genre, so we're jumping into the game now, and then we'll give it a look-see here. Now I am starting from the very beginning. Alex has gotten a little bit further in, but let's go ahead and jump in and show some gameplay here. So here is the game. I'm going to make sure the audio is coming through and all that sort of stuff, because that's always the fun part. I want to make sure you can hear it. So let me go to here. Turn this down. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear the game. How's the volume, guys? Is it pretty good? Great to hear. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's low. Okay, people are saying it's low. Okay, we'll turn it up a little bit more. It isn't actually, it doesn't seem all that loud. Okay, so let's jump in here. So we're gonna just look at our options again. That reminds me, let me do this real quick. It's Afterburner. I know you guys like to see the performance. So you guys can see the games and all that sort of stuff, what it's running. No, and then I'm gonna go back to menu, exit, and then we'll try one more time. Okay, I'm making sure we're on EVGA. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's open this up. And then we're gonna run. I added so many updates today. Okay, let's just do it this way. It's easier to find when it's, there we go. Oh, we're giving away an Intel onesie right now?
Kind of dropped some fun, right?
No kidding.
And thanks, Twan, for being the new, I would say, kind of model for our onesie. They are pretty epic. If you want to be cozy while gaming, this is what you're looking for.
All right, so there we go. So we're running things on a 13900 and a 4090 is what we're basically running it on. You guys will see this a little bit more when we get in there, but let's go ahead and jump in new game. And then I am going to, that already looks pretty rad. I just need a beard, dude. I feel like that is gonna be, yeah. There we go. That's much more appealing. And then let's see, I feel like, and you get a lot of options.
This is always the trap of the character development, right?
I know it is.
How long do you spend?
I know, and people but I feel like that's pretty close to me. I mean, he's a handsome fella. Okay, my name is gonna be Robeytech. Okay, start game. I'm ready.
So we had this question come up, so I want to make sure that I address it. No, the winners of 2 of the Discord challenges that we did back at the end of March have not been announced. I do apologize. It took us way longer to kind of get all of your guys' entries kind of organized so that we could get those judged. So I do absolutely promise we will share out those winners next week, and we will find a more streamlined way in which we can judge those.
Isn't it funny how one small decision
look out, we did,
can have
do an update
consequences
in
that
Discord if you guys are
ripple
looking.
through history? Or are we victims
Robey.
of a
Are you
predetermined
ready?
path?
I am ready.
Was it
Okay, here we
chosen
go.
for
Full
you
screen, Alex.
the day?
Oh, what?
I am ready
Nice.
to take
I like
my
the
kingdom
chainmail.
back. My kingdom.
Dude, the
Will you
chainmail is
join
actually
me?
really good.
It
Oh,
is.
it's heavy. Let me tell you.
Are
it
you
is a
warm?
heavy-
You gotta be warm with that cloak.
It is warm in my land, and I need to stay warm to fight for our people. Join me. I need you to join me so we can defeat the evil queen and overthrow her. Yes, for I am godsend and birthright to this land.
I love that it's not only cosplay now, but there is like
He's adding
almost
voice and acting.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. We
There's a
may
whole
actually
monologue.
lose Alex. We may actually lose Alex to we might actually lose Alex to Broadway.
Carry you.
You know what I mean? Because his costumes and stuff are getting
Fueled
so
by
good
rage and
that they're
grief,
just like, okay,
the king
well, we're gonna
demanded the
free him
head
up,
of
and
any
he's actually
child
gonna be doing
fit your
he's actually gonna be
description.
on stage. What? Okay,
Fearing for your
this is a
life,
question for chat,
your
guys. If
father
you were gonna
asked a
say
friend to bring you
any
far
show that
away.
Alex would be
Away
best
from the
at,
king's wrath.
what Broadway show
In
besides
the middle of
Cats
the night,
do you think he could be
you
amazing
were
at?
taken from your
Macbeth?
home
Okay,
and
Macbeth.
brought away on horseback.
I've never seen a knight
Tears.
with a watch
You
before,
called out
somebody
to your
said.
mother, but it was too late.
I'm a time traveler.
Your
I'm part of the
old
Doctor
life
Who cast.
was over.
There
For
we go.
years, you hid from the royal
Phantom of
family.
the Opera.
Your
The game is a bit
resentment
loud. We'll turn it down.
growing.
Sure. Sorry about that, guys.
You
We're
heard
just trying to make sure.
stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil
Use the wrong,
queen
when I use the wrong
Acer.
controller. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I turn the game
But
down.
on
It
the
is-
eve
okay,
of
turn
your
it down.
20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Calvinia and kept you safe all these years, was
Monty Python and
brutally
the
killed
Holy Grail.
by a mysterious assassin.
Wicked.
As
I
he
like that.
died in your arms, his hand clutched a
You
coin
saw, yeah.
with a strange
Yeah,
sigil
yeah. We are
emblazoned
the
upon
knights
it.
that say me.
A clue.
One must
Now,
have a schwabbery, but
You
only
have returned
yay so
to your
high.
homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours.
It's so scary, yeah.
But
You
how will
shall
you
count to the
fare
number
in
three,
a land
not one, not
you
two,
no longer
but three.
recognize?
Hey, it does fit with the game. Let's be clear. Is the game still loud? I turned it down. Okay, here I am. I'm in the game now.
Right. So Sarah's gonna be sponsoring this year's Alex custom cosplay calendar.
Cosplay calendar. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, this game is actually really pretty.
It is really pretty. It is, and it's also ultra wide. Supports ultra wide.
Oh, it supports ultra wide, so I could go get that monitor, one of those monitors downstairs, and enjoy it in ultra wide. So I'm hitting at 144 frames per second. You know, we're sitting at 71 degrees on our 13900. The lowlands are the poorest of the 5 regions and one of the oldest. Due to their scourge, the people are barely producing enough to sell. Oh man, this guy is like not nice. Talk to Dobron Yorklin. That is a name. How would you like your name to be Doblon? Doblon.
Well, actually, my name is Sir Cornelius. The P is silent.
Are you Sir Ultra Cornelius, or are you just?
I'm Sir Ultra Cornelius, and the P, it's at the beginning, therefore it's silent.
I'm harvesting some stones.
Sir Corwin Ultra, that's a good one. That's for the next medieval game.
Now, the other thing that I actually really appreciate that this game did, Alex, and I think you would, I don't know where you are on this, is this game also has a ton of quests. So
Yes.
unlike some of the other ones where you're like, I don't know what to do now, this one, every time you sleep, you can get new quests. And those quests, you can get things like Renown, which helps you, grow villagers or recruit villagers. You can get Villager Influence, which helps you have a better relationship with this village of Hayrdendine. And then you also can get gold, right? So there's a bunch of different options in terms of what you can get out of the game in general.
I think this game also has a how do you call it? The fighting mechanics is a little bit more involved than the usual survival game, so the mechanics are a little bit more involved. And you also have to go and try to convince other armies to join. Sir
I think we need to talk,
Cornelius.
traveler. You're a new face around here. A new face is showing up rarely ends well for this village. I have a duty to my village first and foremost. I need to know who you are and why you came here.
And the rightful heir to this magnificent realm. And
Looking
I
for answers,
know
huh?
you will join.
I could give you all the information
Might be
you
adding
need
a
and
little
you could
to
be
the
on your way.
narrative, but there are a
But
lot of
speaking openly can be a death
features
sentence
in
these
this
days.
game.
As long as you're
So
asking
there's the whole like
questions,
survive
you're
and
putting us in
thrive,
danger.
right? The gather, hunt, build, craft, all of that. There's the conquer
No,
and expand.
But you have my permission to build a shelter
so
on the
as you
outskirts
kind
of
of
the
build your
village.
settlement and that kind of
Come
stuff,
back
and
once
then
you're set
as
up,
you
and maybe you can earn your keep.
liberate other townspeople, then kind of to your point, Alex, and that's when you can kind of get them to join your army and join your force. And then that's also cool. You get to figure out like, hey, who's really good at farming or collecting or crafting? Yeah, there's a lot of really neat components to this one.
Yeah, this one is like it's kind of reminds me of the game Satisfactory, but with humans.
Oh, satisfactory. Yes.
Alex audio is so. You mean Alex's mic audio? Did I turn them down too much? I will change that now.
I am just worried that my mic, it's the chainmail is getting into the mic, and I don't want to.
I turned the Discord audio up. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. Oh, turned you up a little bit. So we haven't heard anything from before. So everybody says better. Okay, good. Okay. So I'm looking. You guys are seeing here on the screen, and then I just have to be careful with. Look at what you're seeing. Look at this. Look at how many people are in this village. This is crazy.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people to manage.
Yeah, that's the part that I heard is going to be kind of nuts. Is that you're going to get like quite the whole thing going on here. And then the map of this game. Look at how big it is. Like Alex, I mean,
oh my God,
so
it's
big.
Huge.
It's so big. Okay, Alex, are you ready so you're a little bit further while I get set up. Do you want to jump into yours and get...
No, I'm not that much. Actually, you're further than me.
How am I I just went and talked to the guy. That's all I did.
Well, there was a lot of, you see, chasing down Nobby, and the last minute, oh, we ran out of SSDs kind of thing.
Okay, so I wonder if I can invite you.
Oh, yeah, let me jump here.
Let me see, because I think you have to start a co-op game. I think it's a little bit different. So let me exit out of this. Let's see if I'll save the game just in case. So it's auto-saved. I'm going to save it here, called Just in Case. See what I did there? Just in case. Okay. Let's go to main menu. I think there was a co-op version.
Yeah, there's a co-op version.
Co-op.
See. Oh no.
Host from save. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm hosting from a save. So,
okay,
and I think I can just invite you via the Steam thing.
Yeah, I'm loading up.
And then there's a bunch of so I've watched a number of tutorial videos on this game just to kind of get prepared and so my hope is that we'll actually get a pretty bustling kind of economy started. Wow, that was cool. Going here already. Okay, so I'm ready here. Okay, invite friend.
Invite me.
Invited you. I think so.
Rocky.
Did you get an invite?
Robey invited you to play.
Oh, it's working!
Wait, why did you invite me to play, but I can't? Robey still community friends.
What was causing Nobby? We found out it was a bad XLR cable. Nobby was done by a bad XLR cable. Which, I mean, honestly, guys, that was stressful.
It was very stressful.
As much as the jokes were hilarious in chat, and as fast as you guys made emotes and that kind of stuff about Nobby, we were happy that he was not invited to this stream.
I'm a little close to the village here. I'm gonna go maybe here.
How do I join you?
Did you not get the invite?
Try that again.
I invited you again.
It's join friend. I wanna. Oh, yes, play game.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here, and this is where I'll build a small shack.
Like Alex, you just need to click play game. There we go. We're loading. We're loading.
Might have to clean out of space to start this.
I'm a little. I feel not represented because everybody has hair. So.
I can build it right here.
Oh, let's go for the. No, I want the handlebars. Some handle. Oh, and name. Sir. Core.
I need a cut tool. Okay, this is already going really well. I need to add. What do I need to add here? Add construction materials. What materials do I need to add? 10 wood, 6 flax. Okay, I got a stick. Gotta find some sticks.
Alright, I am here. Where's my friend? I am here.
I am getting flax.
You're flexing.
Berries.
Okay, that's how do I do map?
Can you find me?
I'll go look for you.
Come find me. I'm currently burying. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
look at the
getting
lavenders.
some
Wow.
wood here. Okay, so I've definitely got wood. Got some more crude stone here.
That's so beautiful.
I gotta find flax.
Oh wait, there you are. I see you, friend. Wait for me, friend.
Yay, you found me. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, you got tired. I'm singing to the birds, and this
The
reminds
birds
me
are
of
very
snow.
nice. It's got a nice soundscape to it. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, I should. Do you want me to share my sound? Hold on, I should listen to my stuff.
I'm trying to find the flax. But I need the wood.
Let me know if my music is too loud, or maybe I should just keep music.
Let me know.
Where'd he go? Where'd you go, friend?
Oh, you have me coming through your game though.
Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I can fix that.
Nobby.
That one's not Navi, that's just Alex.
Ah.
That one's not Navi, that's just Alex.
Oh, and the endless echo.
Oh no, now we're getting multiple recordings.
That joke wasn't that funny.
You needed it 3 times.
Oh, I see you! Oh, brother, where are thou? Wait, did I get tired that quickly?
Somebody said check Discord chat.
What is the Discord chat? Audacious.
I'm building parts to this thing.
Look at me, look at me, look at me, say hi.
Hi, you look very debonair.
Look at me.
Look at you. I like your haircut.
Well, thank you. You know, I usually use some avocados, some fish oil, and
You are. We can still
Alex.
hear ourselves, Alex.
Can you turn off your game audio?
okay.
Alex,
Oh,
can you turn off your game audio?
It's like you get every command twice.
Sometimes 3 times.
it's just like living at home with the parents. All right, we're gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna collect here the stone. Man, I hope.
Now I need flax. Okay, so I've been like I like the building part of this. So like you can slowly, as you put things in, like it actually like shows the material being put in. That's kind of cool.
I'm picking up stones, and I'm really happy because he's actually lifting with his legs when it comes to picking up stones. So that is the proper way,
that's
so
a
you
good
don't
call.
hurt your back.
We definitely think games need to show proper workout techniques, right?
Cut tree requires a tool. Do you have tools? Or are you
I do
building a
not,
ship?
but that's why I'm trying to find flax.
Deadwood
Oh, I
harvest.
found flax.
Deadwood harvest.
Oh, okay, so
picking
flax
up-
is purple.
Oh, is that what I was calling lavender? Is that
Yeah,
the
but
one
that's
here at the
flax.
entrance?
But that belongs to a village, so we gotta find flax.
Sampling harvest. Oh, I'm snapping twigs, snapping twigs, snapping twigs. What?
Alex is the snapping twigs, snapping
Snapping
twigs,
twigs, snapping twigs.
Alex is the snapping twigs all day long.
I'm glad we're
You have
rehearsing.
to have a prediction on what songs you guys just break out and sing.
Hey,
Especially when there is any type of like survival build games, you guys really get into it.
Oh yeah, we do.
I found a very
Whistle while
bush.
you work. Oh, come along and sing the song and whistle while we pull flax.
So will that make me the grumpy or the cosplay helper?
I think you're dopey.
I was gonna go with happy, but you know.
Dopey brother of Nobby.
I found 2 flax. I'm trying to understand how these flowers will be so critical to the building of our shelter. Oh, I found some more flax.
Can I? Oh, personal shot build part. Oh, look, I'm contributing. I put a twig. That's it. What do I have?
You put a twig.
Tree building. Oh, building. How can I help? Personal chat.
So yeah, when you come, oh yeah, and that was the other thing you talked about this. So like when you come up,
Add
you'll see these
construction
dots,
material.
and then oh wow, that apparently that. So you see that little thing right there, Alex? Those little roots. That's
Yeah.
like one flower gets you.
Wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
That's a very good
Man,
flower.
those flowers are really good.
All right, let me get
Okay,
some flowers.
we need more flax.
There's a lot of berries.
Go flax.
I'm gonna go flax.
Use your flax. I want to max flax.
Berries. Oh, at least we
have lots of food. but we
with
do not
so
have
much
this-
berries. I'm a little worried about the bears. The bears.
The bears.
Oh look.
Not so worried about doubles.
Nope. Are they still in? I think they're out. Just like the king.
I'm trying to find the flax.
Oh wow.
I got lots of berries.
Young
let
tree.
me consume these.
Rock mining. Hey, wait. How do you consume? Oh.
You just go to your inventory.
Inventory.
Okay.
I got a bunch of sticks. Oh, look at that! I got a quick craft. Hold the
Hey,
craft.
don't. By the way, don't pick up a lot of berries because you're gonna end up filling up your inventory. I am so far away. I may never find my way back to our house. Does the map help me? Oh wow, I'm in like another region now.
Where'd you go? Did you leave me?
I
thought you
didn't
said
mean
you're
to,
never gonna
Alex.
leave me, man.
I didn't mean to.
Why?
Recommendation on names instead of happy, so be like techie.
Techie.
Oh.
Okay, techie. Wait, I thought already.
What about Doofenshnorts?
What?
I'll take that one. He's a Germanic. Germanic.
He's Germanic Doofenshnorts.
Is that Germanic or that's more like a Niederländer?
I notice that people are making fun of me because our house is in the middle of a forest, but I feel like that was a good plan at the time.
Consuming. Hold to craft. All right.
I found like a mother load of flax. I found the
We
flax
found it, guys.
load.
Where you at?
I picked it all already. You are no good to me anymore.
Who's just your flax supplier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Right. Okay. So we just need flax, and after flax, what do we need?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get past step 1, Alex.
Well, you're not
We're
much
in
help.
medieval times. All they worried
So
about was step 1.
need wood and we need flax. We need 6 flax. How many flax did you bring back?
I've got 6.
All right, that's enough.
That's enough flax. Oh, hey, wait. Okay, here. Oh, I found it.
Hey, what if I want to be your neighbor?
Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Please, won't you be? Please, won't you be my neighbor?
Personal shack. Personal shack. Summary, map, tree, build tree.
Dude, you're gonna have to look forever for flax, though.
Well, yes, because you took it all.
I took all the flax.
So much for sharing.
Yeah, sharing is not caring in this case.
Yeah. Now I know why they call this a survival
I'm
game.
just what? Can we just go ahead and get a vote going? Who has the better shelter right now?
Well, I'm in the shelter.
Oh no, he stole my shelter! It's just like medieval times.
How do I equip?
You just roll in there.
Yeah, he just
You're
like,
like,
took
"That's
my
nice."
shelter.
All right. Come and get your shelter. There you go, buddy. I got your axe here.
You have
buddy.
an axe? Where'd you get the axe from? Hey! How did you get an axe?
Oh, I'm glad he felt that way. you can build one in
I need
inventory.
wood. I need to go get some wood. Well, that would have helped a ton.
Log cut. Oh yeah, he's so strong. Look at me. No, dude.
Dude, look at our house.
Oh, now yes.
Oh, now it's
our house. I see
Our
how it
house?
is.
Our
I get an
house
axe, and now it's our
is
house
a very,
in
very,
the middle
very
of the
fine house.
in the middle of the
Two
street.
cats in the yard.
Our house in the middle of the street.
Okay. Wait until tomorrow to check with Dublin Yorkin.
Dublin Yorkin? Wait, who's Dublin Yorkin?
Okay,
I need
some food. What else can we build here?
I've been eating a food.
Oh, let's build a campfire.
Campfire. How do I? A workbench. I'm gonna.
Oh,
how
I
do
can't
make
build.
a
Oh, we can
workbench?
build a campfire right here.
Check. I build a chef. Campfire. Research desk. How do you build? How do you build?
Wow.
Oh,
I had
there it
most of
is.
the materials for that already.
Dude, they have outhouses. Yes.
This
I'm gonna
game is
build
already
one.
better.
Yes. Oh, I gotta do this. This is my boy. There we go. Right
Oh, crap.
there.
Carrying a log.
Yeah. All right. What else do I need? Why you have a
Look
lot
at how good I'm building so much of this outhouse. This might be my outhouse. My outhouse.
Wait. What else do I need from the house?
Okay, I need to build a. I need wood and stone to build my axe that Alex already built.
Timber.
Dang, we built too close to the village. Let's go kill the villagers, Alex.
Sure.
You were too quick to be complacent with that.
I mean, you said kill. You know me. Remember that time that you hang out?
I just want to, if you guys are ever thinking about having Alex as a neighbor, just remember this moment right here. Of course, it was my suggestion, so I don't know if it's like, if I can really take all the blame.
I mean, I remember you like to hang out with me, especially Dead by Daylight.
Yes, oh, okay. That was just creepy. You were by far the creepiest person for Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Agreed.
Sarah agrees. And she's got a high bar for creepiness.
I feel like we unlocked something in Alex that day.
Skill unlocked. Stick harvesting and no.
I need more sticks.
Hey, I got an axe. Do you think we can go?
I'm still trying to get an axe because you took all the axes.
That's what us Vikings do. Oh no. Yeah, are we Vikings? No. They said we're Germanic. Studendorfer?
Oh, I have 2 of 6. Wait, what? I only have 2.
Blondie, that's funny. Now, do you know what the interesting thing is? Blondie saying that I walk out every day with new cosplay, when my neighbors are looking at me weird. That's
very true. That's very true.
The real tough question that I've been asking myself, and I don't know how to answer, maybe I'll submit it to a vote. The chat is like, what to wear for Halloween?
Oh, snap. You have so many options.
Exactly. Do I go with RoboCop? Do I go with...
I feel like Ghost of Tsushima might be top of the list.
Oh, yes. Ghost of Tsushima. It's going to be...
That's going to be epic.
It's going to be nice. Which I need to go check to see how... But, you know, I really dig this beard. It's unfortunate that I cannot grow beard like this. But it's okay.
I am lost. I'm trying to find... There it is, stick.
Log
sticks.
Inventory full.
And then make more wood before I can get more sticks.
Outhouse. Building the outhouse. Building the outhouse.
I like how that's the first thing you built.
Hey.
You're like worried about where our excrement goes.
You mean fertilizer? Fertilizer?
Fertilizer, that's true. That's true. We can use it for that stuff.
Did you build a campfire already or no?
I'm working on it. I need sticks. You can go chop. That's what you need if you want to chop down trees.
Campfire construction. I've been chopping trees, but for example, I'm gonna chop this tree. It's gonna fall directly in our.
Does it hurt?
Oh, it did. Oh, it did land on top of our.
Did it hurt? The tree?
It landed on top of our hut, but it didn't hurt the hut. So.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay,
I got it. Okay, I got an axe now.
Wait, so what am I supposed to do with this? Inventory. Log harvester from wood. So you don't like logs. You just want sticks.
Does it automatically? Okay, good. I got a torch.
Ooh, torch. Oh wait, do I have to make a torch? What is this?
You have to make a
Primitive
torch.
club. Torch. What do I need? I need wood.
need
I
just
have a
one
log.
stick.
Berries, cut tree. Oh, where the sticks at?
You know, I'm worried that if I throw this, that it will. I don't want to throw it. I just want to.
Young tree. Cut below. Belongs to the nearby village. We definitely need to go pay them a visit.
I'm just saying, like, we may want to light the whole nearby village on fire. That may be.
Not light. It was an accident. It's a lamp
They'll never know.
that fell. Oh, what is this? Mushrooms. Yes, harvesting the shrooms. Shrooms. I can't see anything.
Oh, I can't cut. I gotta cut that now.
Berry. I can't. All right.
Saplings.
I'm gonna go back.
Getting closer
our-
to where you are.
I'm gonna go back here because I was too busy cutting logs, and I guess we can't do it. Log take, yeah.
Oh, I found the village.
But I can't find a stick, so I can do a torch. So I can't. Oh, and the lights that I have on don't help me. Oh, there you are. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's
How's it
going
going?
on? How's it
Hey,
going?
how was your day?
It was
You had a
good.
very productive day? Look at that. I dropped that tree right on top of our hut right there. But it's okay.
Oh wait. Okay, so now you have all the construction stuff.
What?
Okay, look at our campfire.
Whoa. Campfire. Add a mushroom. I will add a mushroom. Mushroom
cook?
there. Roasted mushroom. Hey, you want shrooms for dinner? Look at that.
Oh, you're cooking a couple of mushrooms. Add fish. I have no item.
Campfire, add fish. Add a large piece of raw meat. Nope. Because we're gonna go hunting. The
Okay,
hunting
my inventory is full from the log.
is wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Mushroom harvest. I am harvesting the mushroom.
So can you cut the log into?
You can cut it into smaller pieces, but then you're stuck with a log, not with a stick. Therefore,
like
I'd
I have a giant log. Now you
Yeah.
turn it into wood.
It's probably not as big as my gaming log of things
Oh.
I need to play. But, bump it up. I'm here all night, everybody.
Can you cut it into?
Roasted mushroom. All right, I'm gonna eat a mushroom. I get. Oh, that
There's
one's
got to be a
almost
way to
done.
turn log into wood.
That's what I said. But I don't know. What is going on here? Oh wait. Oh, look at that. I'm walking on fire. Whoa, whoa. Or
I'm walking
sunshine.
on sunshine. Whoa. Makes me feel good.
Feel good. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da, bum, bum, ba- Oh, more mushrooms. Sarah's loving us right now. Log.
The genre of singing that I'm always so impressed with.
You mean how we date ourselves?
Right?
Roasted mushroom.
Yo, they're ready?
This one was. I've
I spent-
consumed some roasted mushroom.
I
The other
spent-
one's still cooking.
I spent all day cooking, and you just
No,
didn't,
you
I
didn't.
didn't
You
even get it.
like lit it and ran away.
I didn't get a thank you.
You're welcome
You know,
for eating your food.
I'm still waiting for the thank you. You know, slaving away here with the mushrooms in the
The
kitchen.
question is, how do we get more wood?
It's interesting that when you make a log,
I mean, you'd think you could just cut down a tree.
well, I cut a tree and I have logs.
Apparently, we don't need logs. We need wood.
It would, what can I do with this? Drag and drop out. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna drop some wood.
I
right
like
here.
the fighting mushrooms.
Fighting
Discord right
mushrooms.
now. Oh, okay. Let me see if I cut this. Like if this turns.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, young trees. That's what you want.
You want?
You want to cut down young trees. These give you what you need. They give you
Oh,
wood.
sweet! I drop a log. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna eat a berry. I'm gonna eat a berry. I'm gonna eat a berry. Okay. Where young? Where you at? There you are. All right. Go. Run your way, because I can't see. Ooh,
Did you make? You should make a.
I don't have a stick.
You have no sticks? Hold on, here, I'll drop a stick. Hold on.
Where, somewhere where I can see it.
I just dropped it right there. Wood, loot, right where I'm standing. Turn around, you should see it.
Drop it. Yeah. All right. So, yes, pick that up. Go and torch. Yes. I have fire.
Yay, our outhouse is done. Oh, the outhouse is literally just to discard stuff.
Oh, discard. Oh, item.
Yeah. I still don't understand the point of this. Dude, you're the roasted, are you gonna go eat these mushrooms?
Yes. Why are you? Why
Like
are
you
you?
dropped a log on our freaking house.
It was me.
Just like freaking dropped a log. Put this log in this here.
Did I eat that? Oh yeah. I put it on mushroom. Did I run out of mushrooms? Roasted mushrooms. All right. So let's go get more young trees. Where the young trees at? Oh, is that the village? Can I set them on? Can I drop my torch?
Okay, I have a torch now, but the torch is hurt. Okay, I'm gonna sleep because we gotta talk to the guy now.
Wait, we gotta. Oh,
Okay.
I thought the
Come
night
over and
kept
sleep because we
going.
gotta go talk to the dude.
Dude, he has a carpet.
Yeah, just go. Can't you sleep in the same place where I'm at?
I'm coming.
Come nap with me.
All right, big spoon. How do I nap?
I love the collaboration.
We're collabo napping.
Personal check. Use already. Oh, already in use. So in other
Wait,
words,
you can't sleep?
it turns out it's one tent per person.
Well, then now we need to build you. You need to start a shack.
Yeah. You know what the fun part about the shack is, if you remember?
Flax. I have enough flax.
Do we got enough sticks?
I can find them. I need to build them. I guess the thing is that I need to build another one of these.
I'm just clearing the. I'm just clearing happy trees. Clearing happy trees. Clearing happy trees. Come on, finish happy tree.
I'm gonna go look for more sticks. If you want to get things going.
Come on, tree. Oh, is my axe doesn't work anymore? Alright, where can I find, what is this? Stumpy.
What does this do? Is this gonna be wood? Like what happened?
Where are the young? Oh, young tree. Young tree.
Yeah, you want the little ones, which I found a ton of over here.
Why can't I pick it? What's wrong?
I just can't believe you can't turn logs into sticks.
There
you know
we
what I mean?
go. There we go. Alright, I got one. Where are you at? I'll go get more.
I'm out here searching. You can find me on the map, I think.
Need to zoom out.
I got 5 wood so far.
I got 1 wood.
Well, that is not useful.
Hey, 2 woods. Come on, young tree, come with me. Wow.
Did you set up your place to put your shack already?
I'm about to do that.
Okay, because
What
I
is
think I have
this?
enough wood to build it.
Oh, texture building. I
Call
want to
me Paul
build
Bunyan.
personal shack. F for construction. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh. Where can I place it? There's not enough clearing.
Okay, I'm coming to you. I have a lot of flax and a dream. No Nuka-Cola, wrong game.
All right, I'm gonna cut more trees because I can't build my.
Oh no, just stay there. Here, I'm coming.
No, I'm just. I need a clear. I see. I just an area.
Oh,
Timber.
you need to clear an area to put your thing down.
Yeah. Can I bring the stumpy down? All right, let's see if I can build it here. Build personal shack. No. How big is this thing?
I like how you're still cooking so many mushrooms.
Oh, wait. Yes, right next to the outhouse. Sweet.
Nice. You're like ideally located. There we go. There should be usually a place to like put all this stuff. There it is. Okay, so I need one more flax.
Let's go look for the flax.
So I think so you can go over here and just.
Add construction. I don't want to log. Use.
The construction thing is actually kind of cool.
I like it.
Like find all the dots.
What is this? Oh, you have to find. Oh.
Build.
Oh,
Okay,
gotcha. Now I know what you mean. Oh, that's neat.
I'm gonna look for more flax. I'm on a hunt for flax.
All right. Oh, look, it's sun is shining.
I got a lot of wood now. So I can put two away.
To the rescue.
Where is the flax?
Oh, found a young tree. What's up, young tree? You coming with me, buddy? Come with me. There we go. There we go.
Looking for purple flowers. They bring May showers.
Flax! Here they are.
Found some?
I found one.
I think you only need one.
All right, we go stone harvest. Let's go back.
You should be able to build the because it said 5 to 6, and I.
He gets. I need to work out, man.
Yeah,
I get tired pretty quickly. I need to work on my stamina. There we go.
My stamina's actually doing pretty good because I've been eating lots of roasted mushrooms.
I wonder where that got that from.
And lots of berries.
Let me go get my mushroom. No. You've been eating all my mushrooms, man.
Here, I'm adding more. Here.
Not cool. Oh, yeah, let's try
Yeah,
that.
you know what? You try to sleep in my bed. Oh, we're out of wood. It's fire.
What? We need more logs?
I got it.
There's plenty of logs around, because I'm gonna go look.
Did you have enough flax?
Let me check. I think we need more wood. You have the flax.
No, I definitely gave you enough wood. I'm gonna put this away.
There we go.
So much more stuff.
Oh, I gotta go inside.
Yay!
Oh, hey!
We built 2 personal shacks.
Yay! High five! High
Yay!
five! High five! Yay!
Yay! Okay, let's
You're
go
my
to bed
best
and
let's go to
get
bed.
back to the because we got to wait till tomorrow to talk to Dobron.
But tomorrow's here.
Not really. Let's go. Okay, ready? Sleep.
I win.
Day 2.
Dun dun dun.
Wow, 5 days until winter. What? This is like the worst idea ever.
5 days until winter.
What?
Oh my god, is it raining? And it's not. It's raining.
Okay, did you take your mushroom?
You mean the one that you just ate?
I didn't eat it. I left something for you.
There it is. Is it cooked?
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the dude
Yay. Alright.
in the village.
You're gonna need backup. I'm gonna follow you.
I'm gonna go to the outhouse real quick and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's the morning, so you do what you gotta do.
I'm going the wrong way.
Hey, wait.
Okay, there's a map. Okay, the map helps.
I can see what's happened. What? They don't have a clue. Ooh.
Yeah. Our trio's down to 2.
Oh.
Sweet colors of twilight.
The twilight.
Okay, here we go. go talk to this guy, the elder.
Holy smokes! Hey, sir, can I have your sword? Jesus.
Just kill him.
Heresy patrol. Bring up. Oh, hey, lady, how's it going? Emily.
Where's it going?
Amelie.
Talking to
Oh, wait.
Davron. Says
French?
Davron says.
Just French. Amelie. Hello. Bonjour,
I'll tell
mademoiselle.
you what. We actually have
And
one.
Oh,
Camila.
he's telling me, dude, we're gonna get a mission.
We got a mission?
What is it? It's cold around here, especially close to mountains. If we want to keep ourselves, we need fur for it, rabbits or wolf belts. But you see,
Some wabbits. It's wabbit
We got
season.
into a little discussion about how things should work in the village.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to work with us anymore, but apparently he mostly depends on him to provide. If you can bring us rabbit fur too. that
You
would
guys
be
are not
great.
using this wood. Can we take it?
But we can, so the priority is the traps.
Dude, love the
And
hat.
rabbit fur would be a bonus.
Nice hat.
Take care of that, and then I will consider
You also
your
have the
request.
upper hand?
Go speak with Amelie. She's a bit of a
Oh,
troublemaker,
he's busy
but her
talking to
heart's
my
in the
friend.
right place, or so. She has a good
Hey.
relationship with everyone in the village.
she said, we gotta get her to give us some
Everything
traps.
that goes on around.
Talk to who? For the
Talk
traps.
to Amelie.
Oh, we just saw her a minute ago. She was here around here.
Yeah, she's over here.
Oh.
Come here, Amelie. We need to talk to her about getting the traps.
Amelie. Excusez-moi, pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle. Where'd she go?
Emily, where are you going? Dude, it's very weathery out here right now.
Spare a coin and
Hey, the goat! Finally found it. What's up, goat?
Goats in it. I found Amelie.
Hey, don't push me,
Ebony
man.
and
And
Amelie.
I live together.
curious times when
Come here, Amelie. Talk to me.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have we met before? Your
My face
is
looks
awfully
awfully familiar.
What? Is there something you haven't told me there, Robey? Hi,
I don't know.
Emily.
Unfortunately,
Hi, and what can I do for you?
he's in the forest, just up the hill, not
Lubomir,
far
you know
from the
him?
village.
Yes.
Perhaps bring a book
great.
so you have something to
This
do
is a
while the
nested
rats
quest,
and you-
man. It's a quest within a quest.
But now we gotta go find the dude. He's in the forest. To the forest, Alex.
To the forest! To me, into the forest. Oh, can we first swim? Can we go like first swim? Please.
Have we given? How many copies of this have we given away, Sarah?
Can I swim?
Dude.
Am I gonna drown?
What?
I think the last one
Where'd you
has
go?
2 minutes left.
Where'd you
I
go?
just disappeared and showed up on the other side of this whole thing. It was really weird. 2 minutes left, guys. Get in on the end. Get in on it.
Let's get on it. Let's
What
get
is
on
this?
it. Wow, that is that.
What is this?
That is pretty.
Oh, I'm not.
Can we
I'm
just
not
talk to-
taking people's offerings. That's super weird.
Yeah, that's just not nice.
You may need their cooperation later.
Exactly. I feel like if I take their offerings, that's just like,
Oh,
that's just
I thought-
bad. That's bad news bears right there.
I thought you because you were a decent human being, not because you're gonna need them later on.
Sticks.
And
Found another mushroom.
and-
Okay, here's the hunter.
Oh, is he friends
Dude,
with
he's
Snow
got
White?
like a, he's got
Damn.
like a Helly Hansen.
What are you looking for?
What
It's
up, buddy?
dangerous to wander
Hey, he has
around
an
the woods
attitude
alone.
too.
Haven't you heard about wolves
Hey,
and
what are you
bandits
cooking,
lurking
buddy?
in this area?
Get some stew.
You don't look like the hunting type.
What's
so
for
what are you
breakfast?
doing here?
Can we get breakfast?
Elder Dobron.
Elder Dobrin?
The people in
We
Herndeen.
get some lemon
Of
seed.
course, now they need me. I'm not going to work with them. Tobron has no respect for my craft. He doesn't value everything I've contributed to that
Is it
dam.
Ooh, he used
Nearby
a
or-
he used a
And until
potty
he
word.
does, they can fend for themselves.
What?
You're asking for help, but you don't know a thing about me or what I went through. I used to be a
I think I'm gonna
respected
go
member
grab
of the
lunch like
community.
this.
I even could have been an elder if I wanted. But they degraded me because
go
I
out and
refused to
about?
be a slave to
Mhm.
Ashbourne's
Oh, it's
puppets.
gonna be a blast.
In your chainmail.
So I left.
Mm-hmm.
I still tried to
Let him
contribute
turn
from a
any head.
distance,
I'm gonna get
providing
tackled.
them with fur, food, and creating traps for the sake of them. When I asked for better pay, the elder said no and
Sticks!
actually warned me not to
Yes.
ask again.
I am
At
as
one point,
excited
he said
about
he'd
sticks
speak to
as
the
my
brigands
kid
about
is.
my behavior. It's not about wealth.
The difference
It's about
is
the threat,
he
the
goes, "Real
disrespect
life
they've
and
shown
I
me.
This guy is like really ranting.
I'm sick of talking about it, to be honest. I need some change in my life.
This guy is like having a midlife crisis.
Let's
Well,
make an
you
arrangement.
should take him for
You
a
need
drive
traps
on
and
a
I can
car,
teach you
on
how
a
to
horse,
make them so
like a
you
horse.
can catch smaller animals.
And you can tell him the
You look
horse's
like
name
someone
is
who can get
Ferrari.
things done. I don't know why, but I feel like you have a lot
Or
going
grab
on
a bull
inside
and
your
call
head.
it Lambo.
I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food. Together,
Meanwhile.
we can make each other's
Oh,
lives
this
easier
dude's gonna be
in
my
this land.
first follower.
So, can we cooperate?
And folks, that is how it begins.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Go hunt for me.
I got to build a housing tent.
All right,
Where-
let's go.
where
We
are
got this.
Comparatively, we're
What
like
up?
60 miles away from our village.
This guy's killing me.
You traveled 60 miles trying to find that guy in the forest?
6 million miles away.
I walked 500 miles so far.
We're never gonna make it back to our house.
To begin with, where is our house?
Yeah, that was the point. It's like 6 million miles away.
All right. Oh, there you are.
I got a building housing. I got a built up. Okay, well, let's get some of this wood while we're here.
What would be? There goes my stuff.
I gotta build a shelter 6,000 years away from here.
Light year.
I blame you, Alex. You should have done better.
Six.
Well, it
I
is
will
great
walk 6,000.
that you guys have had so much fun. But it has come to that time again.
We haven't even made it back to our house.
Sorry.
It's like,
What if it
dude,
rains again?
can we
What if I gotta?
extend this by another 3 hours so we can make it back to the house?
I gotta go to the potty. I
Are
gotta
we
make it
there
to the
yet?
outhouse.
Okay. Oh, wow, it really is. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay, sorry, guys. I don't want to waste your time. I was having too much fun. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, boy. Well,
do have
that
another-
was it for another Intel Live, guys. Holy moly. And, wow, time did go by quickly. Huge shout out to, obviously, Acer, and then, obviously, for letting us check out their Predator. What do we got going on next week? We got something small. There's something coming up. What is
We're
coming
gonna-
up, Alex?
We're gonna.
Alex, what's coming up?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima!
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
don't forget, Ghost of Tsushima is there. Ghost of Tsushima is coming up. It's very, very, very important that you join. Second thing, as a PSA, don't forget Mother's Day, Sunday. Don't forget to get something for your mother. What else? What else are we doing next week, Sarah?
We're gonna do a 14700K build.
That's right, and it's
Yes.
BTF, so huge shout out to Asus. So that's going to be happening next week as well. So it's going to be a very awesome show. Very, very glad to have you guys here chilling with us. And then Alex is going to be doing, do not forget, Alex is going to be doing the most expensive cosplay on the planet.
Now I'm a little worried because you're like building it up so much and then it's gonna end up being like this letdown. But I'll figure it out.
Alex
I'll
is going to
bring up the
cosplay as a
bar.
working son.
Yes.
No, it's going to be super rad. But guys, don't forget, if your electronics are going a little wonky, just remember there's a geostorm. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Congratulations to all the winners. Alex, you want to say anything else before we say goodbye?
Thank you guys so much. We love being here with you guys. Don't forget to come back again next Friday. It was going to be a lot of fun, and it's been great hanging out with you, Robey, the Overlord, and everybody in the chat. Miss you guys. It's been awesome to be able to be back. And actually, and I'm sorry, but not so sorry about Nobby not being here.
No Nobby, huh? Yeah, we can finally say it. And then, Sarah, any last-minute things that you want to say before we say goodbye?
No, good.
That's it.
We'll see y'all next week.
We'll see you all next week. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.